Well, good morning, YouTube. How's it going? Today we're gonna go over what I talked about in the most current podcast, which is my backyard and what I've done with it already. And if you want to hear my plans for it, then you can go and listen to that podcast at culturereview.com or iTunes or Stitcher or whatever. Standing under this big ass maple tree, and I'm gonna put my sunglasses back on because it's really early, somewhat early. It's like 9. I'm in the south corner of my yard, so I'll start showing you what I've got planted over here. Here is the offspring of my best blackberry plant that I got from Rain Tree Nursery, and that plant was taken by landscapers inadvertently, and this is what's coming back, fortunately, because the root stock on it was really good. Then I have another one. These shoots are two to about 4 foot long, and my plan before it gets too much colder is I gotta put some stakes in the ground and kind of get them going vertical, because you're supposed to do that with blackberry. This bad boy is a comfrey, a comfrey plant that I transplanted from my folks, and I didn't think it was going to make it, so I put it here next to the other blackberry back over there. It's like completely obscured by it, so I didn't think this was going to make it, but it did, and it's even bigger now. Looks kind of sad right now, but I'm going to chop all the leaves off and spread it around. It'll be good. It's a nitrogen fixer. This blackberry guy, some of those leaves look a little sick. I don't know how that happened, but you can see how long this is. It's huge. Then this one's even longer. And I was going to show you something, but somebody ate them. There were a whole bunch of blackberries right there, and somebody found them, which is okay. I just wanted to get these things going. So next we have the raspberry. This, about a week ago, this thing was about this long, this tall. So it's put on a good 6 some odd inches, maybe in the last week and a half. I have another one. You can see, where is it? You can see a little berry starting to form. This was a comfrey from a root cutting, and it's sort of coming in. I don't know why it's not. It looks so sad, but it looks like something's eating it. But that shouldn't stop it. Got another raspberry. This was the original shoot from the, if you can see that from the sun, and then this came up, and then like these came up also. So it's kind of weird. So I wasn't sure if I should stop that and see what, or just see what happens. So I don't know. I guess I'll let it go. There's another comfrey. He's not doing too good. That was another root cutting, and then another raspberry. Then if we go over here, here lies a elderberry. Didn't make it. It tried to, but then it didn't. This thing right here. Another comfrey. This one's doing pretty well. Still looks sad for some reason. I don't know why. So they should do better next year. This guy is an elderberry. So you can see the original the original little shoot, it was about this high, and maybe about that. So and I pruned it because that's what they said to do. That didn't work, and then this thing came up, and it's been doing really well lately. I gotta kind of train it up, I think. And then I had another one over here, and somehow it disappeared when the landscapers were here also. And they had put in this drain for the sump pump for it to come over here, because this is where everything drains down. Everything's swaled pretty well, so from right about there it goes out that way, and from over here it drains all the way down to the back of the yard. So knowing that there's going to be a lot of water here, I put even more elderberry. You can see those. I had one right here-ish, and it didn't make it. I think it was too wet. So anyway, here's example one. I think this thing's grown about a foot in the last week. Like, these things are just killing it all of a sudden. Because if we put it up, it's well above my knee. So that's pretty good. More comfrey. Something's eating these things. Another elderberry. This one I forgot to trim it. I didn't trim it in time, and these little shoots started to grow. So I just kind of let it go, see what happens. Stupid dogs. Another elderberry. This is the baby one. This one started to grow, and then it stopped, and then this happened. So it's getting there. A little bamboo to kind of straighten it up. And then this one was doing the best at the beginning, and now it's not doing so well. I forgot to trim that one too, and it started growing right out of the top, like immediately. Now over here is the Phoenix Tears Goji Berry. So this was kind of just an experiment, like I mentioned in the podcast. Hopefully it'll grow, gets full sun after about 9 or 10 a.m. Maybe a little later because we're in the fall. But this one's doing pretty good. I think they were about like right here, so it's put on about 6 inches of growth. And then this one is doing even better. This one's put on like an extra foot, and I probably need to trellis this a little bit better, do something with it. But here is what a baby goji berry looks like. I think they're supposed to be about the size of grapes, but they kind of look like tomatoes. So it's really cool that it's actually producing something, because it's only been in the ground for like 4 months. 3 months? About 4 months. And then I have another blackberry. Dun da da da. There we go. Need some more of those, guy. Come on. And then I have another raspberry and then another blackberry over there. But these were the ones that looked the saddest. So this one's doing pretty well, though. Let's see how long it's getting. I need to trellis these things. And then we've got my garden bed. So I forget what these guys are, but they're coming up. They're looking really good. I always stick more seeds than I stick like 4 or 5 seeds in each hole that I make, and it looks like all these germinated. It's crazy. I don't remember what this is either, but it's alive. And we got some more over here. There's one right there. They're kind of all over. Where'd it go? There you are. What's sad is I planted, oh, we have signs of life. This, I believe, is a watermelon radish. So it looks like a radish on the outside, but you cut it open and apparently it's a watermelon. I was like, well, what the heck, I'll try it. I don't even know if they're going to grow well or not, but so future plans, one of them hopefully this year is over in that corner. I'll get some cheap fruit trees from Menards, like $10 for a 10-foot tree, and we'll put those in, and hopefully the wife won't get too mad, but we'll see about that one. I'm still got my eye on them because I think they're like 20 or 25 bucks. Yeah, this is a raspberry that's doing okay, I guess, but I wasn't going to not plant it just because it looks sad, because you never know. So that's what's going on, and we still got a little bit of growing time. It's late September and it's going to be in the 90s, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Check out the podcast. I thought it was a really good podcast, and there's even more of what my future plans are for this place. And check that out at culturereview.com, and we'll see you next time.